Hey everyone, welcome back to Diecast Hunter. So today we are diving into a new unboxing that perfects for fans of European cars. We have the Hot Wheels Euro style Multipack YB79, a set of 6 1:64 scale cars with iconic Euro designs. So yeah, let's start with the box. So as you can see, the box shows the European theme with images of the cars inside. So Hot Wheels has been producing these multi-packs to celebrate the automotive culture from around the world, and the Euro style set focuses on some of the most iconic European models from the 50s to today. So as you can see, the cars included in the box are the BMW 507, the Mercedes-Benz 190e, the Audi RS5 Coupe, Alfa Romeo GT V6, the Volkswagen Golf MK7, and the 96 Porsche 911 Carrera. So now let's unbox and see. And the specialty of this 6 packs is you don't have to open the box to see the cars. You have a flip cover, and once you open it, you can see all your cars here. So the flip cover also carries the same design that's on the covering sheet. So yeah. So now let's cut open the box and see each car in detail. So as always, the 6-pack case does comes in this protective casing, which safely keeps all the 6 cars in its place. So now let's look each car in detail. So first up we have the BMW 507 in a stunning deep blue color, a classic roadster from the 1956. So the real car had a 3.2 liter V8 producing around 150 horsepower with a 0 to 100 km time around 9 seconds. And this one is a rare gem, as only 252 units were ever made. So starting from the front, we got good details on the headlamps. And the front grille is also nice. The BMW logo is beautifully captured here. The classic chrome bumpers, which is nice. Coming to the side, we got nice wheels. The BMW logo is also beautifully carried over there. And now to the back, that classic tail lamps, nice. Now when we flip to the underside, we don't have much details, but the base is also finished in metal, which is a great thing. So typically we have the body finished in metal, and the base usually comes in a plastic, but here the base is also finished in metal. To the interiors, you got a red interior. A decent detailing is what we can see. The steerings and all clubbed together, but overall it got good details. What I love most is, as you can see, the line on the hood, that chrome line carried over to the hump on the hood, which is nice. So that's it for the BMW 507. Now let's move to the second one. Wow. So next up we have the Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 16 in a bold red. This 80s classic was a DTM racer with a Cosworth tuned 2.5 liter inline-4 engine, making around 202 horsepower and achieving a 0 to 100 km in 7.5 seconds. This is a perfect example of blending performance with a sedan's practicality. That was Mercedes 190e. So as usual, Mercedes castings, if you look, you got good details on the headlamps, the grille, and all beautifully detailed. You got the Tri-Arrow Mercedes logo beautifully captured on the hood. To the sides, the beautiful 190 silhouette, you can clearly see there. The white wheel arches are perfectly captured on this model. And coming to the back, you got the signature tail lamps and that huge spoiler on there. And if you look closely, you can see the 190 written over the left side, and on the right you can see the 2.5 16 written over here. and the Mercedes logo over there. So since it's red, the tail lamp details are getting blended with the color, but still it got good details. So now to the underside, you got some axle details and minor details on the underside, but towards the center there is nothing much. But yeah, towards the wheel you got the suspension and those details there. And towards the rear you got that small rear windshield spoiler there. So coming to the detail, you got on the front windshield you got the single seat. Not sure how much is visible to you as it is too dark. So it's a left-hand drive, it doesn't have a right side seat. So if you look from this side, you can see a single seat. You can see the steerings, the dashboard, the gear lever and all in there. So yeah, that's it for the Mercedes 190E. Now let's look at the next car. So up next we have the Audi RS5 Coupe in blue, a sleek 2017 model. The real car had a 2.9 liter twin turbo V6 and quattro all-wheel drive, delivering 444 horsepower, hitting a 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.9 seconds. A favorite for the performance enthusiast. So now looking into the details of this one, so you got pretty great details on the front. You got a detailed headlamp, the grills are pretty detailed, the RS logo is captured there along with the Audi logo. You got number plate with Hot Wheels RS522 written over there, and towards the bottom you can see the quattro written over there. You got massive air scoops from the front and you got black stripes on the hood. So moving to the side, as you can see, the black stripes is again carried over to here with the Hot Wheels logo. To the back, again just like the front, you got good details on the tail lamp. You got the number plate out there, you got the RS badge, the Audi logo out here, and to the underside you got two twin exhaust, and not much details on the center part, but yeah, there is a bit of details towards the rear suspension and all. And coming to the interiors, I guess just like the Mercedes, it's too dark to see what's exactly inside, but yeah, coming to the top, you can see a carbon finished roof, which is nice, and which is, I guess, so that's a kind of a modern touch given to the car. So that's it for the Audi RS5. Now let's move to the next car. So up next we have the Alfa Romeo GT V6. Comes in a vibrant green. So this 80s coupe has a 3 liter V6 producing around 186 horsepower with 0 to 100 km time of around 8 seconds. It's best known for its sharp handling and the iconic Italian design. So now looking at the car in detail. Up front you got beautiful details on the headlamps. The Alfa Romeo logo has been captured beautifully on the grille. So here in the hood you can see a small hump, and in the middle you can see the air vent, which is beautifully sculpted in this car. Coming to the side, you got beautiful wheels, few rolling wheels. You got the Hot Wheels logo out here. Both the front windshields are low, not there. So it's kind of a lowered windshield one. You can get a better view of the interior. We'll come to that in a bit. But now let's look at the rear. So you got the beautiful tail lamp of the GT V6, the number plate out there, the twin exhaust out there, so which is nice. And coming to the underside, yeah, just the axles and the front suspension unit. That's it. And to the top you got a sunroof, but then it's all finished in the same paint. And coming to the interiors, since the windshield is lower, even though it's in all black, you can see the steering and the dashboard, the seats, the gear lever. So looking from this angle, I guess it's better. Yeah, you got the second row seats also in there. So that's it for the Alfa Romeo GT V6. Now let's move to the next one. So up next we have the Volkswagen Golf MK7. So this VW Golf is finished in a bright yellow, a modern hot hatch from 2013. The GTA version had a 2-liter turbo engine making around 220 horsepower, hitting 0 to 100 kilometers in 6.5 seconds. Continuing the GTI legacy with the sharp handling was its strong point. So now let's look at the details. As I say, it's not kind of a yellow, but kind of a gold finish is what this car is. So looking from the front, again you got good details on the headlamps. The VW logo is beautifully captured. You got good air vents. So those details are beautifully captured on the hood. Coming to the side, you got the GTI. You got the Hot Wheels logo here. The wheels are free rolling. And that massive 2 doors on the side, which is great. And now coming to the back, you got the signature tail lamps of the Golf with the VW logo on the center. And towards the bottom, you got exhaust on both sides. And flipping over to the underside, pretty much nothing on the underside. And to the top, you got the shark fin antenna also, which is a small thing over here, but yeah, at least they had replicated it here. You got the rear windshield spoiler also, which is good. And now if you look inside, you can see that beautiful seats of those Golf with heavily bolstered front seats, which is nice. And you can see the steering, you can see the center console, you can see the gear knobs, the rear seats. It's all beautifully captured here. So that's it for the Golf. Now let's move to the final car. So last but not the least, we have the 96 Porsche 911 Carrera. So this one is finished in a sleek silver color. So this 993 generation model had a 3.6 liter air-cooled flat 6 producing 272 horsepower with a 0 to 100 kilometer time of 5.6 seconds. This beauty was beloved for its timeless design and that driving feel. And I guess most of the Porsche is known for that. So now let's look this one in detail. Fog lamp, indicator setup on the front. You got the headlamps, good details over there, which is nice. And the Porsche logo on the front. And that massive air intakes. Coming to the side, we got beautiful wheels. We got that classic timeless silhouette of the Porsche, which is nice. Coming to the rear, we got the beautiful tail lamp. So this one, the engine is a rear mounted, so that's why we have this, air vents on the back. And we have beautiful exhaust on both the sides, which is great. So now flipping to the underside, we got some details towards the front. We got the engine detail. You can't really call it as an engine detail, but yeah, some details has been put over here. And to the top, it's finished in black. You got a small sunroof cutting out here. And if you look closer to the interior, you can see the beautiful seats, the steering column in there, which is nice. You got the gear knobs. Yeah, so since it's all dark, we can't pretty much see what's there. So yeah, alright, that's it for the 96 Porsche 911 Carrera. So here we have all our 6 cars in place so that you can see all the 6 cars from every angle. The European designs and vibrant color makes this set a great addition for any diecast collectors. So that's all for the Hot Wheels Euro Style Multipack YB79. So what do you think of this set? And if you have a favorite European car in your collection, so let me know in the comments. Give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more reviews. Thank you. See you again. Bye bye.